YouTube. I have things that I want to do today. But first, backpack. I'm trying to test out, video editing stuff. That's what I'm working on. That is the plan. Should I just go to all comments? Should just be backpack. It is. Alright. Hell yeah, Popcat. Oh no, got sold. That is a crime. Reaper just isn't good at building around Popcat. Dislike now unless next video is cats only empower build. The problem is you can't guarantee Popcat because it's unique. So uniques are rare. Happy golden cats I can do. Popcat, if I could guarantee I was going to see it, I would build around Popcat. The problem is by the time it shows up, you're already going down a different route. And unless you're heavy in power with gems and supporting a 4-space square, yeah. I do like the idea of doing a Popcat build, but not on Reaper. I'll think about it. Play with the lowest ranked character you have for easiest time in silver, low gold. I just like hitting random. Let's see the happy Popcats. Popcats cats swarm the enemy. Popcats. Popcat does make me happy. Or just pop. Thanks for the video. Frost plus Reaper plus struggles is meta now, but I prefer to make this build with Light Goobert. Ooh. I don't consider Light Goobert enough, and I really should. I like Light Goobert more when I have False Life, just because any extra heal. In general, though, I like everything with False Life. Light Goobert is amazing. I should build Light Goobert more. I think I saw a lightsaber, maybe even on sale, too. That would be really good, because we were blinding a significant amount. You should change your bag settings. I enjoy this game so much more now. It's something like bag swap. It's a toggle. I will check that out right now. He is coming, playing that on the other channel. We want Backpack Battles. Play the game. Let's go clubbing. That was not last episode. That was the episode before that we went clubbing. Alright, we want settings. Before I forget, save resources, bag, swap bags only by default. Swap bags only. My only concern is I've gotten used to one way and I don't know what that means. So it might annoy me at first. We'll see. How many characters are still gold? You. So now, nobody is in silver. It's just 2 characters in gold. You and you. New unranked. And we might hit diamond if I do well. Sadly, pan is not an ideal start, but we can sell it. There is early regen. So this goes well with pop, but I'm not going to see pop. Pop does not go... Well, no, it goes okay with Pyro. I think Mage is ideal for Pop. Second Whetstone is weird. Let's do second Whetstone. It's expensive. I need to find a wooden sword, but it's also kind of amazing. Give me the banana. What else? That's it? That is it. What about a dagger? Because we have 2 Whetstones. Could actually be dagger. It's a full price dagger. Could definitely be space. Now, start the battle. We need 3rd Whetstone. Hey, we're stronger, mostly. We should just be stronger. 3rd Whetstone and a wooden sword. We were stronger. Hey, wooden sword. The dream. Blow people up. And a bag. And a stone. And a coal. And another banana. Second banana, kind of weird, but is actually strong right now. Second banana is at its strongest. Start the battle? I wish I had the bag where I could recombobulate this banana. But for right now, we might just blow somebody up. Blow them up. Boomerang, they do have healing. They have a good amount of healing, sadly. Samuel, we were about to blow them. We still blow them up. Ever burning is the dream. With ever burning, well, unique's really the dream. Uniquely unique does work well with pop. I don't have pop. Pop doesn't exist. It's a unique. I can't guarantee that I get it. This one works specifically with this sword. As soon as I turn it into the flame sword, which I would do immediately if I got this, I think. Although, that is a little bit weird. I'm just gonna buy it. Ever-burning is really good. Puzzle. Puzzle is pretty good. This is a flame item. I feel like it didn't used to be. Interesting. I need 2 flames to touch this. But that feels tricky. Maybe I just move a flame. This one. So this one is good if I don't have stamina problems, and if I want puzzle bags, which I kind of do, but kind of don't. Shield. Takes up too much space. This one, that is the one that I want. Crap. Alright, so now, sell this, buy this. What about another wooden sword? That's really weird. But I do have Ever-burning. And I have Hero Longsword, so am I really going to look for 3 more whetstones? That's so many whetstones, but the answer could be yes. Huh. I don't know. I'm not going to reserve it. I do want space. Wait. This banana would like to touch this pan. How badly? Pretty badly. I don't want to figure this all out, though. Alright, I'm going to pause. Be right back. Oh, wait. After this turn, why wouldn't I just replace the pan? I would. Alright, let's do that, because I was thinking about buying the garlic to enhance the pan, but the pan is not part of the plan. No pan. They have shovel, they have crits, they're probably dead, but it depends how much blind they get on me. Not enough blind. Why do they not get blind on me? Because they did put blind on me. Where did it go? Oh, this coal. This burning coal removed it. Amazing. Alright, burning coal is amazing. I'm gonna ditch this. Although, I could have done 3rd banana. It's too hard to fit. I do want to turn this into a burning sword, but that's gonna be tricky. Why? Because I only have so many flames. And my flames are extra valuable. Still want to do it. Lifesteal. 7% lifesteal. When do I get to the point that this would steal 2 life per hit? Not right now. Ooh, spear does damage. And it can break armor, and it's on sale. And that's the end. Coal. Coal does not work great, but it works okay. Do I ever make a torch? I'm leaning towards yes. Yeah, because I'm not going to find the 3 whetstones, probably. Do it. Do I ever buy this stone? Yeah. Stone. I like it. So we need more flames. False life. I hate you, false life. They don't have that much healing, though. So actually, false life is not doing much here. Sweet. A flame. And I did not light a coal. Fine. What about a dagger? That is a full price dagger. Huh. Full price dagger. Do it. Is it good? Don't know. Yes, false life with a pan, but they don't have much healing, and they don't have much mana, and they don't have many foods. Ooh, are they still gonna beat me? Good. Are they just out healing me? This thing does damage, 14 8 points per second. I only do 11.5. I don't think they were out healing me. I think they just out damaged me. Egg does damage early. It does. Gloves. Gloves are weird. Why are they weird? They just are. I have enough flames now that I don't have to use the sword in the flame bag. I would like you to go here. The gloves, oh, they're not on sale. I thought they were on sale. Wait a second. If they're not on sale, then maybe I don't want them. I mostly wanted them because I thought they were on sale. That makes things awkward. Third, banana. So I do need mana for friendly fire, probably. Ooh, flame whip. Is flame whip real? Could be. But it's full price. I think the answer is no. Ooh, it's really good though. That is a way to gain stupid amounts of heat. I'm low stamina right now. No, I'm medium. But this lies. Burning swords use 60% less. This uses stamina. Just give me this. Wait, what about bag of stones? It could be bag of stones. Bag of stones. I don't know if I really want to speed this up. Maybe I would just speed up bag of stones, say forget the bananas, win the game. Do it. What about this armor? And why? Because it's on sale mostly. Ditch 2 bananas for this bag. Get a Shelly. Get a Flame Shelly. No. Flame Shelly eats flames. I like flames. They do have armor. They have spikes. They don't have much damage. But either do I. But I have stones, just no accuracy. I'm gonna miss a lot. So, round 1. Damage. Good amount of damage. Stones are contributing. We did 16.1. Missed attacks. 5 missed attacks. So getting a little bit of luck would go a long ways. Oil lamp. Does give me starting heat. This one. What about a goobert? Ooh, goobert plus bag. Do I have the space for it? Might. Kind of do. Is it amazing? Not really, but it's something. Goobert with 2 activators. Why do I want hold all? We'll find out. I kind of want that oil lamp, but it's really expensive. I don't want to reserve it. Start the battle. Goodbye, banana. Well, you're just sitting in the box, but still. You're sitting this turn out. Next turn, I'm going to have way more space. Goobert is here to heal. What are they doing? Not much. I don't have any mana, which makes friendly fire kind of awkward. What about Scale Warden? Could we just go dragon here? Dragons. I never go dragons. Problem with dragons. Goobert doesn't work well with them. Is that the whole problem? That's it. Dragons. Dragons. Why do we want because dragons go well with happy cats. I can't buy a full price happy cat. And I can't do it when I only have 1 dragon. But eventually I will. And it will be amazing. It'll be at least decent. We'll get some cats. Banana, for what? You don't need bananas for a dragon build. You do kind of need pigs. Kind of need to reroll. Oh, I should be trying to get stars on this hold all, probably. Yeah, but that's a hassle. Do I want to switch out that hold all? I don't know. Not really. Wait, the switch bags thing. I feel like that just screwed with me. So far, I have not noticed the switch bags thing being a positive or a negative too much, except right there. I feel like it didn't behave the way that I would want. Oh no, that worked well. Never mind. How do I normally expect it to behave? I have no idea. This one, 3 stars. 3 stars is more than the number of stars I had before, which was like none. Ideally, I would get it even more stars. That sounds like a hassle. I don't want to do things that are a hassle. I do kind of want to roll so that I can find a dragon egg on sale. What about a chili goobert? Plan is to get rid of goobert. It's mean. It's true. What about thorn whip dragons? Ooh. Ooh, I do like that. I don't have spikes, though. None of the dragons give spikes, which is an oversight. Yeah, none of this gives spikes. Friendly fire. I have forsaken you to get dragons. Raven 99. They also had a dragon egg. Stamina bag doesn't feel necessary. Blueberry would have been good if I had gone friendly fire. This would have been good if I had gone friendly fire. This would be good if I was doing anything but dragons. Dragon! Full priced. Expensive dragon. Goobert, you've done your part. Would I keep Goobert over we could have a blood Goobert. Or what? Don't know. Goobert, you've done your part. Good job. You contributed to our ultimate victory. Dragon. Do I even want this I mean, yeah, I want all the dragons. Do I want it right now? For 10 gold. It doesn't even do anything. You don't do anything. But the answer is yes. This one. Additional dragon eggs are offered in the shop. No, we care about the hatches dragon part. Dragon eggs, star dragon eggs. Oh, your stars changed. Why would they do that? Star dragon eggs hatch after 1 round. Why would they do that? It's not like this thing was overpowered before. Weird. I don't know if I want to sell off these stones yet. Kind of do. So, we have 1 gold. And this is just going to be a pain to fit. We have 5 gold, 6, 7 gold, 8 gold. I need 2 more gold. If I sell off the dagger, or if I sell off the stones. Selling off the stones is good. And let's sell off the stones. Goodbye, stones. Then I might be able to keep something. Right. You are a pain now. Why would they do this to the dragon nest? It was already a pain. Now it's a total pain. You went from kind of a pain to a total pain. Dragons are just very large. Take up a lot of space. I need them to hatch. That is most important to me. I would like you to move. You can move over here. Cool. Now, I want to buy that egg. I don't need stamina, like, almost at all. Do I? Maybe I do. We will keep 1 banana for stamina. We're going to have 3 dragon eggs. That is Pyro specific. All of this stuff is Pyro specific. Switch this one. Hold all. 3 stars. Pyro, not Pyro. Could just put banana here. Then I can put this red back into here. 3 dragons. Start the battle. We want heat. We want dragons. Frags. I want more damage than I currently have. They did have a lot of max HP. No, they only have a 1 star. 1 star snake. 39.5 damage. The whole idea is to blow people up very quickly with lots of dragon. But we don't have lots. We have 1. Now we have 3. Now things change. So this thing is strange. I don't like it. Too bad. I really don't like the new dragon nest. Why did they change it? I didn't even like the old dragon nest. Alright, before I figure out the dragon nest, 20% chance to duplicate any heat you gain. That is good. Sun shield, block damage, gain 1 heat, 60% chance. Sun armor uses heat, gain a bunch of armor. Or we just do damage. Or we do blood manipulation. Let's just do damage. It's not much damage. Would I ever buy this? I guess so. I just did. Would I ever buy this? Probably not. Would I ever buy this? Probably not. Boots, maybe. This one. Chili on sale. Would have been really good when I had that Goobert. We don't have a Goobert. I don't want to figure the things out. Let's figure the things out. This dragon. This dragon. This one. I don't care about that nest too much, but a tiny bit. What am I doing with the wooden sword? What am I doing with the dagger? Chili is slow. Banana really doesn't do much. I think I'm gonna ditch the banana. Still not take the chili. I mean, chili's probably better than wooden sword. It's round 10. We didn't get hardwood. We're not really looking for hardwood. I do want the dragon. How many dragons do I want? 6. The answer is 6. 3 gold. That's very far away from the amount of gold that I would need for that to be a real thing. This is Pyro specific. Okay. 4 stars. Not very good. Molten dagger, not very good. Sapphire egg, kind of good. It's like the dragon that I want least, and it's not on sale, but it is a dragon. I hate going dragon build. There's a cat. We're fighting against the cat spirit companion, the worst of all spirit companions, the worst of all cats. The best cat is Pop Cat. Second best cat, Golden Cat. Boots. But Pop Cat you want to see early, which makes it tricky. Super tricky. Speaking of tricky, I want this to go right here. Cool. But this wants to go right here. Not cool. Not cool. Alright, does it need to go right there? I mean, it doesn't need to. That could be a dragon getting sped up. Speeding up the dragon would be difficult. Can this move over there? Why couldn't it? The answer is yes. Yes, it can. This is supposed to be touching that sword. Was it not touching the sword previously? Huh. The whole reason the dagger exists is because, in theory, the sword does amazingness. That is not a dragon egg. What if I sell the dagger and speed something else up 10%? If I could speed up 2 dragons with ease, maybe that would be real. Could speed up the dagger in the dragon. Even that would be hard. I think we're good. Blind would mess with me, so maybe I should be taking that cleanse potion. Not good. Did not blow them up. Remove a random buff from your opponent. Gain armor using mana. Eat and reflect. Another dagger. Not really what I'm looking for. And it's full price. And we have another dragon. Which is the reason that I was not looking for another dagger. Okay, I need to look and see what we see. What about this helmet? No. What about another pair of boots? Probably not. What about a flame whip now that I have 1 spike? Probably not. What about a coal? Maybe. It's the worst of the dragons. Still a dragon. Alright, in order to get that, 6 gold. Yeah, but the boots are kind of good. Maybe I shouldn't have sold that yet. Probably. What about selling the dragon nest? No. This one. 8 gold. Right now, the dagger is still kind of doing things. I do want the dragon, and I want it now. What if I get rid of this? Then I'm not using, like, any of my stamina, which is really weird. I think I would get rid of dagger first. But how do I fit things? We're going to figure it out. Why did I think that that was going to be enough to buy it? Still have to sell. Huh. The boots are kind of good. The red gem is not all that good. I could get rid of the red gem. And a flame? I like my flame so much. Fine. Oil lamp. No deal. Start the battle. So we currently have 6 weapons. 6 weapons does damage. 4 out of the 6 use no stamina. One of them uses low stamina. So yeah, the whole idea with Dragon build is hopefully you gain some empower, you increase the damage with this, and you just do lots of little attacks. 57.1 damage per second. So much twine. There's a pumpkin, which is another weapon. It could take the place of a dragon. Fatigue starts gain 10 heat, which is really good. Stuns. Stuns are okay. Draconic. Pretty bad. But obsidian is, like, kind of decent. It's really expensive. And it takes up a ton of space. We're already limited on space. Right now, 5 out of the 6 dragons that could be touching this sword. Draconic. This does double the damage of 3 hits. Is it amazing? I mean, it's decent, and it eats spikes. It does increase my damage. I don't think it's amazing, but I do think it's decent. Decent is good enough at the moment. I want this to go right here. I don't want to figure it out, but we can figure it out. Do it. Do I have a most important dragon? I have no idea. Purple? Are you the most important dragon? Maybe. All of the dragons are important to me, but you are most important. This is not what I want. This is what I want. This one. This one. Do I want an obsidian dragon? So the reason to get the obsidian dragon is it does more damage, and it would give the sword crits, but I don't really care about the sword critting. Main thing is it gives more damage, significantly more damage. Cooldown is the same. So the dragon itself becomes better, the sword becomes better, but all the other dragons become a little bit worse. It becomes more difficult to fit. I think that's the key thing, is it just doesn't fit. And it's expensive. I'd rather have the 3 free crits and eat their spikes. That spike. That is my spike, thank you. That spike. That is my spike, thank you. 281 max HP. Damage. 70.1 per second. I should be trying to build defense now, but I don't ever do that. But I should. Defense in the form of a purple egg. The perfect defense. This one. That purple egg. So now, in theory, I could sell this, except Battlestart, it does give a bunch of buffs. Gives 3 luck, which is useful for accuracy. Yeah, I think that alone is enough. And it gives 3 heat, so it's almost as good as 4 flames. Vamp. No vamp. Flames versus boots. Tough call. I do not need this star at all now that I think about it. I'm buying this just to not have it reserved. But I should have thought about positioning first. Positioning is not great. Start the battle. Spikes. Puzzle! Not puzzle, chess. They have to have improved chess so much by now that maybe this is amazing. It's not, but what if it was? I have no idea what chess does. And I don't want to figure it out. We did 69.1 damage per second. Very nice. Is it time to get rid of this torch? Probably. Do I have to get rid of it? I don't have to do anything. But yeah, I have to get rid of the torch. Dragon! This dragon wants to be sped up because purple does things. Yeah, but it was being sped up over here. The blue dragons are lame. I would like to replace them. I don't want to figure this one out. Alright, let's figure this one out. So, if I put that there, if I put this here, if I put this here, this here, did that solve it? Probably. Obsidian dragon is not a thing that I want at all. This one. I might still keep this, if I have room for it. It's weird, but it's not like I use the stamina, and it does give 2 heat. Kinda similar with this. Is this worth taking? Not really. 2 heat, though. And it gives 8 armor. 2 heat, though. I guess. Yeah, but that's where the dragon nest should go. Not that anybody cares about the dragon nest, but if I did care, I kind of care. Care just enough to do it. Dragon attacks, heal for 7. That did screw with the oil lamp. Oil lamp could still go right here. It just doesn't give me the plus armor. Do it. I don't need stamina, but I do need bags. I have not seen a poison dragon yet. Armor potion. Armor potion plus stone boots. No deal. Full price. Screw it. Dragons. Blow them up. Hammer daggers, so they're also trying to blow me up. So hammer dagger's biggest weakness is both spikes and shields. This one doesn't really have that weakness. That is the advantage of dragons. Disadvantage is they take up way more space than daggers do. But you can't really drain the stamina of this build, or it doesn't matter if you do. Where hammer dagger, it matters a little bit. There's a rapier. Rapier would just be winning. It's on sale. It wouldn't though, because I don't have green dragons. I don't need it. I could replace one of the dragons with rapier. Huh. I mean, I could. It's on sale. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. It's stupid. But it adds DPS. And it's good with gloves. I don't need this bag. Do I need snowballs? Probably. Do I? If I go up against a snake, this just does 30% damage to the snake right away. I'm not going to take it full price. We do want a cat. Look at all these things that light up, including the rapier. And now you're on sale. So, cat problems. Cat problem is that it wants expensive things. That wasn't bad. I don't think I want this, but I do. It's another whole weapon. I don't need it. Problem with rapier is it really wants to be like center of attention. It wants to be sped up like crazy. On its own, it just doesn't do all that much. But it does. Mainly, it takes up 4 space. 4 space is too much. Would the cat still be happy? No. Cat is never happy. Hell's your problem, cat. This would be way easier if I just got rid of the dragon nest. Put it back. The green dragon. Green dragon would be kind of cool. Would it be better than a dragon nest? Yeah. Would it be better than a blue dragon? Yeah. Would it mean having to hatch it? Yeah. Start the battle. We're fine. But I'm basically... Look, they have 3 happy cats. 3 happy cats. What are they speeding? Lightsaber and that armor. Look at all this blind. I do not counter blind. I don't hit anything. Accuracy less than 0. This is the only one that would have a chance, and it's still less than 0% chance to ever do anything to that enemy. I don't need a stamina bag. Second time I've seen pumpkin. Purple. I do like red egg. It's round 17. And I still like red egg. Would I switch out blue egg for red egg? Probably. Blue egg doesn't do anything. And it's very expensive. There was purple egg, too. I don't want purple egg. I don't want Wolper. Do I want this? More than I want that stamina bag? Maybe. I see the bag swap value. That is cool. Good call. That was a really helpful comment. Now that I see the power of it. It is amazing. Kind of want this coal. Green egg. I like the idea of green eggs. If it was on sale, maybe I would try and make it work. So this is full price. I could swap out this bag, but neither bag does much. It just gets me... 1 extra flame does matter. I'm just going to start the battle. Happy cat. Holy, they're going to be gaining in power if they gain buffs. They are gaining buffs. They're going to gain so much in power. Blow them up, please. Look at all those little hits. 60 heat. In large part because of Everburning. Cool. Another red dragon, but it's already red. Round 18. I do kind of want to switch it out still. We don't need the obsidian. It wouldn't craft anyways. Would I take A red dragon egg over a blue dragon, almost certainly. Ever burning. The only thing is, these flames are worth double. So actually I wouldn't do it. I would just put in the flames, I think. Which is weird because I would probably put the flames in over this, except this is giving the cat value. Crap. Fine. This could give the cat value. Dragon nest could go. Wait, if I get rid of the dragon nest. No, because it's 3 luck. I need that luck. This could actually be really good. Alright, let's take it. That is a purple gem of bigness. This is way too big of a purple gem. Can't handle that purple gem. I don't need this. Blue gem. Blue gem does not do much, but it's here. Speed bag. I don't want to figure out speed bag, but we can do it. Speed bag. Get rid of a square. Probably. Get rid of this dragon. Probably. I really don't want to do this. Too bad. Do it. So that one has to go there. This one has to go here. Square bags. This nest. Oil lamp. Roll. That was an expensive roll. 2 gold roll. Do I check for this? For what? Don't know. This is what I was looking for. Yellow gem. Into the purple one, I guess. This dragon is going kind of quick. Green dragon. Another speed bag. Yeah, I would take another speed bag, but I will have to figure it out. Get rid of the armor bag? Probably. I cannot fit all of these flames. I would love to. Just can't do it. So let's figure out how many of them I can fit. Could make this bag happier. I don't care enough. About the starting armor, it's not that important to me. Unless I move this cat. This cat would be way easier to make happy over here. Do I care about this oil lamp? The smallest amount. Problem with moving that there is then I'm not making use of the speed bag well. I could switch this dragon with a purple dragon or with a blue dragon. Actually, I could just do that. So that makes the cat happier, which makes it easier to put this in here, which gets me more starting armor. Still not a great amount, but it's more. It's fine. Swap out this with the boots when I am rolling. Last roll. Ooh, Draconic Orb is actually good. Is it worth 8 gold? Might be. Is it worth? Right, I didn't swap back in that box. Is it worth what? Is it worth this gem? This is 3 crits. Yeah, but I do lots of little hits. Still, it's really good. Is it worth more than an Empower? It might be. Is it worth more than 4 Flame? Definitely not. Gloves. Gloves are interesting. Gloves only speed up a single item. They're not interesting. That was a lie. Dragon Egg, on sale. If I didn't have Ever Burning, I would be buying this right now. Too bad. Start the battle. Do I think this wins like 8 out of 10? Probably. That would be my guess. Just because it does damage fairly quick. Hey, we win. Right before we die. It is a race to kill the enemy before they kill us. 91.7 damage per second against 91.5 damage per second. I have no defense, but I do have max HP from this bag. Kind of surprised that I won that one. One win. Well, no, that doesn't count. We're doing overtime. Look, we are into Diamond with another character. Sweet. Rank up bonus. So now, Diamond with you. Diamond with Pyro. That was the one that I spammed Pyro for a little bit. History. The weird thing is, if I played at Platinum or if I played at Silver, 24 points. That's like the best I can really hope for, even playing at Silver. Been a while since we had Silver now. Silver was all the way back here, because I still had 3 losses with Silver. Pyro, we went from 90. No, we would have gone way higher. Pyro, where is it? Pyro. We went all the way to Gold 24. We're here. We went to Diamond 16. So yeah, you do gain less at higher rank. Alright, we want to see how many we win out of 10. Lots of pets. We should win this. 1 win. I don't know what Cthulhu does. Cthulhu, I think you can break the game, but it's weird. 1 win. Probably 2 wins. Egg is just slow. But if Egg starts going, which it is, never mind. Wait, kill them before it starts going. No, don't do that. Okay, 2 wins. I was honking like crazy, but nobody cares about the honks because the dragons don't honk. 2 wins. Ooh, I think I'm dead. But they only have 2 stars on this. Maybe I'm not dead. I just see the poison potions, like potion bombs, set up. I guess they're set up more for heavy drinking than for drinking these multiple times. And then I see 2 poison scythes, which double your poison. And I see poison items in the middle of it, but they weren't that good. Weird. 3 wins. Ooh, King Goobert is super strong. I have no idea what they're doing with this blue. King Goobert is super dead. 4 wins. Gollum is super fun. Should be 5 wins. Clanky Dude. No, Cranky Dude. I would like it so much more if your name was Clanky Dude instead of Cranky. 5 wins. Ooh, damage. Burst damage. I don't know why they're not using their crook to increase the damage that they deal. Like, this thing does have stars, and it does add damage, and these are items that really want that increased damage. It's a small thing, but I think it's worth doing. At least get on, like, 3 of these. 6 wins. Probably 7 wins. Depends if they're gaining a bunch of max HP. To gain max HP, they would have to be gaining lots of Empower. 7 wins. Eight wins. The problem with dragons is, like, the whole build is basically just put a bunch of dragons around this sword. Preferably you would also gain Empower, but mainly, and gain heat if you can. Mainly, it's just put a bunch of dragons around the sword. Was that 8? 8 wins. Friendly fire. Ooh, if they can get their heat going. Where do you get your spikes? They're dead. They are dead. So, I think the problems with that one were they just didn't have spikes a lot of the times when that whip was swinging. They gained 5 total spikes. Draconic removed 1. Flame Whip only used 1, despite activations. Or we could just go to damage dealt. Damage dealt. Flame Whip. I guess it only swung 3 times. No, that's not it. It's the It only swung once. Why? Why did you only swing once? No, it missed. Still. only swung twice. This is a 1.6 second cooldown. 5.25. Why did you only swing twice? I don't understand. Weird. 9 wins. The perfect build? No, that looks scary. That looks scary. Unless they don't have mana. They did have mana for King Goobert. Never mind, the perfect build. They have Chonk, they have Full Star Snake, they have Rapier that pierces armor. I don't do much with armor. They have Invulnerability 3 times, but it only went off the once, I think. They have False Life, they have all of the things, and we just melted them. Dragons. Dragon damage, 95.7 per second. Sweet. I think that was 10 wins on round 18. Love to see it. All of the dragons. And 1 happy cat. Super happy cat. The cat is good because all of these get their cooldown instead of 2.1 if we go fight again. What if we lose now? That is a strong blood harvester. Should be fine though. They go from 2.1 to 0.73. That's mostly because of heat, and it's mostly because they are in a bunch of speed bags. Still. What happens right at 0? Right at 0 is pretty important. At 0 seconds. So one of the reasons this is so strong is just because you're speeding everything up 68%. So everything is just super fast right from the start, and these don't use any stamina. And as you gain heat, they gain more damage. So, like, it's just all good stuff. And ideally, I would fit armor in here. When does Everburning go off? Ooh, it goes off early. This is supposed to be at 7 seconds. When do you go off? We gain 19 extra heat, and the sword uses less stamina, which is nice. This uses massive stamina. I really should have gotten rid of this. I was keeping it because of the cat, but I could have just put boots here. But it would have been a little bit awkward. This is fine. It's not like it matters if this or this honks. And because this one only uses 0.4 per swing, it probably is this one honking most of the time. Sweet. Close. Alright. For now, that is gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.